Hey everyone, it's Molly. I am here today coming at you live, not really live, but that's beside the point, from my plop because I wanted to show you guys my new curly hair care routine, but I was kind of rushing because I wanted to do it right when I got out of the shower, and I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, so I kind of forgot that you have to make an introduction and give a little bit of a backstory before you just dive right in. So I'm going to do that now. I have been following the curly girl method for about 10 months. I started basically right at the beginning of 2020. And I've experimented with a lot of different products and techniques and schedules and all kinds of things. And I feel like I have finally found a routine that works really well for me and gives me consistently good looking curls. There's really two big changes that I've made from my old routine. The first one is that I had to switch my products because I realized I needed products with protein in them. As it turns out, my hair really likes protein. So I ended up switching over to a new line of shampoo and conditioner, which is the Giovanni line. I use the Giovanni Smooth as Silk shampoo and conditioner. The other really big change I've made, and it's a more recent one, is that I began using a Denman brush. The key with this brush is that it is not a detangling brush, it's a styling brush. So you shouldn't be brushing out any tangles with it, and that way it's not going to be causing any breakage. You're just using it for styling. So I'll be showing you guys today how I use my Denman brush to style, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when it comes to that point. So I'm gonna get started. I am just out of the shower. My hair is pretty soaking wet. And then the first product that I put in is this Pacifica Pineapple Swirl Defining Cream. I don't get too much of it, just a bit. And then I just finger comb that through my hair. I'm going to get started with my Denman brush. This is the 9-row Denman brush, but I actually have taken out 4 of the rows, every other row, so that it only has 5. I guess that's probably the best way to show you. It has 5 rows. I bought the biggest one just because I wasn't sure if I was going to want 5, 7, 9, so I thought I'd buy the biggest and then just take out rows if I needed them. So I start at the back, take a section, brush through it a bit, start as close to it as I can get, grab all that hair, and then I'm just going to kind of go up and out. And I'm going to twist the brush as I go. And what you'll see here is this is almost like a ribbon curler. And I'm kind of twisting it until I get a little bit of resistance. And you just, you want to make sure you're not breaking your hair, but you can pull it through with a little bit of resistance. And when you get to the end, you're just going to kind of give it a little shake. That's going to help the ringlet start to form. And then a scrunch. So I basically will do this on both sides, this process of just brushing a little bit to make sure that the product has been completely distributed, then coming to the root of the hair, gently pulling up and out, and twisting it to get that almost ribbon curl effect. And then once the brush comes down, you just shake, shake, shake. And then I'm going to squish. I'm making sure that I'm over my bath mat because when you squish, some of the water is going to come out. And I'm going to speed this up a little and just continue the process over my whole head. Alright, so now I've gone through that whole process with the Denman brush all over my head. So now the only other product that I'm going to use in my hair is the Jessie Curl Spiralicious Gel. I use, again, not a huge amount of it. I use a little bit more of the gel than I do of the defining cream. And then now I'm just going to go through and do this praying hands with my curls. I don't go too tight. I just kind of am glazing my hands over each side of the curls. All right, so like I said, I am flipping my head over. And this is kind of the only time now that I flip my head over in this routine. And I just give a light scrunch all the way around. I don't even scrunch very much upside down, but I just like to make sure that those curls are kind of springing back to life. And then I plop. So I have a t-shirt right here. The neckline is facing me. And I'm just going to kind of let my curls all come down. And I go gently so that they kind of keep their spiral shape. Then I'm going to pull the bottom of the shirt up over the back of my neck, tuck the front ends in, and then tie the sleeves together and take you up in there. So this is my absolutely ridiculous looking plop. I got my nice Life is Good t-shirt going. and it's quite steamy in my bathroom, so my glasses are fogging up. But basically this is going to help start the drying process with my hair. Normally I would not be dressed yet. I had to get dressed for my video, obviously, but normally I get dressed with the plop in. That way it kind of protects my hair. And then I usually leave the plop in for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, not too long, and then I remove it. So I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done with this. Hi again, friends. So it's actually been about 8 minutes. The past 8 minutes were actually when I was recording my intro, which you saw at the beginning of this video in my plop. And so I'm ready to take it out. So all I do for that is flip my head over, undo the plop, take it off, look at my beautiful curls, and then just flip my head back right side up, kind of nice and gently. Perfect. So now I'm just going to be letting it air dry, and I will come back and show you guys what it looks like after. So this is my hair when it's all done, and it's air dried, and it looks great in my opinion. What I'm finding with these products and the Denman brush is that my hair is really springy. The curls stay intact. They clump really well, and the clumps stay intact all day long. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching.